going on, guys? Today I am tired because I've been recording all day and I'm sweating like a storm. So we're going to be playing something a little bit, hopefully more downstream. But this is a very easy, nostalgic, I don't know what it involves, but it says VRSailing, like sailing a boat, I believe. And we're just going to get in and relax. Oh, if we don't get seasick first. Oh my gosh! What? I already lost my balance! Place the controller in a sphere and press the trigger to change the Oh, see now it's like... Oh, let's relax. Oh gosh. Oh no, let's start here. Grab the tiller by holding the trigger and use it to steer the boat. Oh! So left is okay. Alright, we're gonna keep going straight. Oh gosh. What does this do? I have no idea what this is. I'm wondering if this is going down. Oh gosh. Oh, can we like fight the sea? Oh, bring it on! I have no idea what this is. Alright. Let's chill out for a little bit. Gosh, it's so quiet. It would be cool to be on a sailboat. I say that now, but I would know nothing about it. I have no idea what this does. I thought... Oh! Oh gosh! If I go back this way? That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna let it go straight. Okay, Captain. Are you ready for this? It's been a... Oh gosh! It's been a rough day, Captain. We're not gonna make it. Oh, worked off free. Oh! Oh my gosh! Captain! We're not looking too good, Captain! Oh, what? Okay, so I think what would make this thing even cooler is if you could, like, touch this stuff and interact with it. So maybe, like, lower that. Oh gosh, alright, we gotta go back. Hold on. Let's peace out. Okay, so that one's not so like disorienting, but if this does something, like I don't know what it does, but like say if I don't know what all of, see I'm not a boat guy, so I've rowed boats and I have my boating license, so I can drive a boat, but I don't know what all this does. Like I feel like I want to really just grab onto it and hold on, because it's a little sickening because you're constantly like this. But, oh my gosh, like you can, I think I am supposed to be standing right here, but you can steer, and then this thing will swing over, and I feel like it'd be more of like a, so if you swing over like that, and this comes in, there'd be a consequence for actually hitting you. But maybe it's just, they wanted to do, be tomorrow. Okay. I don't know what that said. Oh, whoa, what's going on? I want to go this way. Go straight. There we go. But yeah, so like, say if you have different things, and there'd be actual like, a consequence. So, like, there'd be some kind of objective to this. Like, someone could take this and make it an actual game. Like, not an escape the boat, but maybe like survive or something like that. Like, I don't know, have a food meter and you have food down here. Or, you know, all kinds of different things. But I'm probably just thinking too much into it. Because that is sickening when I look at that. Like, this isn't too bad. But when I look at that and I am so close to the water, and just to think, like, if you fell off the boat, you would just be stuck out there. Like, that's horrifying. Because your boat is piloting itself right now. The wind is your motor. I'd almost need some kind of, like, emergency release that would, like, pull the sail down and would stop the boat. And maybe, like, throw it in, like, right or something so it would come back and get me. Like, that would be horrifying. I guess you shouldn't sail by yourself. So that someone could do it for you. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, messing up. And then, even worse, if I was, like, out sailing, say, like, I don't know, up in Alaska or something like that, and you run into this? No! Oh, heck no. Like, it looks like it's doing pretty good about going up and down. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Like, I know it's, oh, what? See, the wave is higher than my head. Like, that just doesn't work, man. Oh, my gosh. No. Oh, this is so queasy. But, oh, my goodness. Like, no way, man. And that's what I was saying is, if you've watched my channel for a while, and if you don't have a Vive, it's a completely different experience than watching it, because you get to see that, but when you're actually in there, and it takes you to this other place. I think that's what's so crazy about VR. So one of my favorite shows is Sword Art Online. Like, I just love that show. I know it's got a lot of, like, love stuff in it, but the action sequences, like near the end, where if you haven't seen it, there's a tree. He goes to the top of the tree. That fight's cool, and where he learns a certain skill, not to spoil anything, that is really awesome. Like, those fights are really cool. And I think maybe that's, like, kind of what I'm holding out for, is a VR MMO that is of that scale, where it's not this glitchy. So, like, this is really cool. Don't get me wrong. That what you see is, you know, I know that it's graphics. I know that I'm here in my room. But if, say, you're in a VR MMO, and if you watch Sword Art Online, you understand the whole premise of that game, where if you die in the game, you die in real life. You couldn't log out, and there's a whole thing. I don't want that aspect of it. Dying would be horrible in that. But, and I don't know what the ramifications would be of actually, like, going, like, physically coming out of your body, like your mind is being controlled by something in the game, that you're walking sensories. That would get rid of this locomotion issue. It would get rid of this sickness that I'm sort of starting to feel because of all these waves. And because my body would be in the game. I could see my body, my hands, I could actually see my hands. It would, and in the show, the game, oh my gosh, the game kind of scans you, and it knows what you really look like, how tall you are, stuff like that, you know. And, oh, see, look how high that is. It's taller than me. And you use that, and you build your character off of it, and then I probably would not, there would be some people that stuff would happen to them. Alright, I gotta take this off. Oh, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to feel it. But that would happen to people where they would go insane. They wouldn't come out to eat because your real life body would still need to eat. I don't know if I would be one of the first people to do that. I would want someone else to, you know, it's almost like losing consciousness. You would be in a state of, now that would take recording to a whole new level, because there would no be a webcam. You just see me like laying there. Like, that would be so awesome though, like to be in the game, to attack with your actual arm, not something that's not calculated right, it's like glitching right. But can you even imagine like beta testing that, like actually testing the game before it ever comes out, developing this, the bugs, the patches, all of that. It would be amazingly awesome to do, and I don't know if we'll ever get there. It feels like, to a certain degree, like I know that VIVE just come out, like the VIVE and Naka stuff, that's really new. I think 2016 was the year of VR. You know, we had AR, we had Pokemon Go, and so now AR and VR are kind of competing back and forth. So I don't know. Like, I feel like I really hope that VR will take it a step further, and that they'll have ramifications for it later on. So like, say if we have, I think the one issue that a lot of people use is that when they work on railroads or something like that, you have to go out and actually work in these conditions, and you can mess something up, and then, you know, trains will be delayed and all this stuff. Well, they're using VR to replicate these scenarios and then train the personnel in the VR setting before you actually go out to that. Well, that's like a practical use of VR. I'm talking about more of the entertainment use, like in Sword Art Online, where you get to go in and you get to go to this fantasy world and you get to build this, you know, this knight system. The first person to create that kind of scenario and actually be able to use it and it not have any problems will make untold amount. But the one problem is that losing almost consciousness. Your brain signals are now going to the inside of the game. So I don't even know how you could tap that. Like, it's almost like reading something on your brain. So like, is that too much radiation? Like, I don't know personally how we're reading, like if you do like a brain scan, like, you know, when someone's feeling happy, how do you know that that's feeling that? Are they radiating the person? So you couldn't constantly do that for entertainment value. You would die. But if we could find out a way to touch that and actually say, move this hand. So say like you got a prosthetic, you know, like a robot hand, and you tell it to bend your finger. It would be like that, but it wouldn't be to an actual application in real life, but it would be to a virtual thing. And this is the kind of stuff that I talk about. I know this was like VRSailing, and we were in there for a few minutes, but I really enjoyed talking about this stuff, and I would love to hear what you guys think about it down below. Please comment down below, because I love talking to you guys. I know I've said that in the past, but even more recently people have started talking, and that's really awesome. So my heartfelt thanks to you guys. My name is Shane for Games. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, and would you like my thoughts? If you want to talk about it, like I said, just in the comments down below. And as always, keep on playing.